Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and welcome back to yet another video where I break down the positions of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and give you guys some storylines to look out for. And today, we're going to be talking about offensive tackles, a overlooked yet very important position to most NFL teams. If you do not have good offensive tackles, you might be in a large bit of trouble. And I'm taking out my earbuds because I don't need them whenever I'm talking. I only need them when I'm editing. So, obviously, we are doing both the left tackle and the right tackle position today, and I've divided them as such. Obviously, right tackle is going to be on one side, left tackle is going to be on the other side, so I'm breaking them down. So, we actually don't have a lot of tackles specifically for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have 3 left tackles that are on our roster, and we have four right tackles. So obviously at the left tackle position we have Cole Gardner, we have Donovan Smith, we have Leonard Wester, and at the right tackle position we have DeMar Dodson, Bryce Givens, Brad Seaton, and Caleb Benenoch. Right now the Bucs official website has him listed as just offensive lineman. I suppose that they're maybe planning on trying him at right guard as well, but I'm going to list him at right tackle for the purposes of this video. So let's talk about the right tackle position first, because that's probably the easiest one to talk about. Obviously DeMar Dodson is going to be our starter when he's healthy. That's the thing. He's not healthy. He did have to have surgery, so he is going to be out for a considerable amount of time. Obviously, he's going to miss the entirety of the offseason program, and he might be out for the start of the regular season. If that is the case, and let's just assume it is for the sake of this video, I fully expect Caleb Benenoch to go ahead and shift in as the starter. I know the coaching staff likes him a lot, or at least that's my assumption. I don't know if they do, but I assume that they do. I personally like him a lot as well. I think he's been part of this system for a good number of years now, couple years as of the recording of this video, and I think he has the best chance of being the starter over Bryce Givens or Brad Seaton. So really, if if DeMar Dodson can't come back healthy for like maybe let's say week 1 or even the first couple of weeks, I'm okay with Benenoch coming in. I don't think he's looked terrible when he's played, and he's actually been able to be kind of that swing tackle that coaches like to use, I suppose. Remember whenever O'Neal Cousins was the swing tackle for us? Nobody remembers O'Neal Cousins. I remember O'Neal Cousins. So I guess Benenoch's kind of that guy now, and sorry, I was just thinking about O'Neal Cousins and I got really, really depressed. But anyway, so, you know, for Bryce Givens and Brad Seaton, I guess they're going to be battling for that backup spot. Who knows, maybe they will battle Benenoch and see, maybe they can beat him. I personally don't know if that's going to happen, but more power, you know, I wish them all the luck in the world for getting some position on this team. Maybe they shift to guard, maybe they get moved to left tackle at backup, because if I'm going to be honest, I don't exactly like our backup left tackle position. But for right tackle, I think it's pretty solid when DeMar Dodson is fully healthy. He's one of the best tackles in the league, top 5 at least. I think last year he was rated like top 2, so that's pretty good. He's obviously protecting. He's the really crazy story with DeMar Dodson. Came on as an undrafted, came out as a tryout player, if anything, and he's just been our best offensive lineman for years. And I remember he's always had like contractual disputes. Not always, but there was one point when it was kind of like, oh man, dude, I want a new. When DeMar Dodson wanted a new contract, and the Bucs were like, we don't know if we're gonna give you that new contract. And I was like, God, please just pay the guy, please. You know, what are we gonna do? Bring back like Jeremy Trueblood? The Bucs have not had the none of that, please. Anyway, so yeah, if you're looking for something, it's will DeMar Dodson be able to come back healthy for week 1? And if he can't, look for Caleb Benenoch to slide in there, and also look for Bryce Givens and Brad Seaton in the preseason. If you're really big into watching offensive lineman tape, you know, be my guest. I know a lot of people don't think it's the most glamorous position because it's not a skill position, but it is one of the more, it is, in fact, maybe one of the top 5 most important positions in the sport of football. So, you know, it's something. And then moving on to the left tackle position here, Cole Gardner, Donovan Smith, and Leonard Wester. Donovan Smith's going to be our starter. I know a lot of people don't like Donovan Smith to a certain degree. They feel we do need to upgrade at offensive tackle. Me, personally, I have made amends with my decision on Donovan Smith. I made a video a while ago where I talked about, like, okay, I accept Donovan Smith, and I do. I accept Donovan Smith. Obviously, he was a former second-round draft pick, and he's been in the system now for a couple of years at left tackle. People have been saying, oh, move Donovan Smith to guard, and he's too inconsistent, and he's too slow, and I don't know. I accept it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with Donovan Smith. I'm fine with him. You know, he's better than things we've had before. You know, who was the left tackle before Smith? Was it Donald Penn? Well, okay. Comparing Donovan Smith to Donald Penn, I don't know. But I do like Donovan Smith for what he is. I think he's fine. And I think I actually just saw in an interview recently that Donovan Smith feels he's one of the top. He's very close to being one of the top tackles in the league, and if he's right, which, you know, obviously if you're a player you're going to be confident in yourself, but if he's right, then okay, then that's pretty good. I think if he isn't, I think he's a good left tackle. I don't think he's. I'm accepting of Donovan Smith. I'm accepting of Donovan Smith. That's all I will say on this matter. I accept Donovan Smith. Then if you don't, that's fine, and if you do, that's fine too. Donovan Smith, everybody. Okay, so for after that, though, Leonard Wester and Cole Gardner. See, this is the part I don't like about our offensive line. We don't have enough depth. At right tackle, it's a lot different because I like Caleb Benenoch there. But I don't really know how I feel about Leonard Wester or Cole Gardner that much. I haven't seen enough of them, and that kind of worries me. I haven't heard good things ever about them. And Wester's been with the team for, I think, a couple years now. I think Cole Gardner just joined. I think Avery Young was actually on the team last year as well, but I don't think he's with us anymore. I would like us to bring in somebody else to maybe compete for that backup left tackle position, because it's kind of worrying if you lose your franchise left tackle, let's call it. You know, let's just say for now that Donovan Smith's our franchise left tackle. If he ever goes down with an injury, and you have a guy who's never played a snap before at left tackle, oh, like in an NFL game, I'm saying, like, oh, that's not good. You know, I'd prefer signing a veteran. I would really prefer a veteran, kind of a really aged, not a really aged veteran, but a guy who knows how to play left tackle in some NFL games. You know, he's war ready. You know, he's battle tested. I don't know. I'm using weird terms, but you get what I'm saying. You know, like, instead of having guys who've never really played an entire NFL game starting at left tackle, I'd rather have a guy who's had that experience at starting full at left tackle. Maybe Wester has, and I'm just forgetting it, but, you know, if one of these guys, Gardner or Wester, has started a full game at left tackle, let me know it on the comment section below. But as of right now, I don't really trust either one of them as my backup left tackle, but one of them's got to win, so look for either one of them to win, or look for them to bring in maybe a veteran to compete for that spot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the Buccaneers left tackle and right tackle position down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, thank you so much. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. And as always, I will see you in the next video or live stream. But until then, goodbye for now, guys. See ya.